going on, guys? Welcome back to 100% NUFC. I hope you're all doing really well. Now, I want to talk about the away fans that are located at St James's Park. Now, they're all located in the guards of level 7. You know, the view isn't exactly the best, and obviously that's filled by the family section as well as part of the Newcastle United fans of where they sit. Now, the club gave Newcastle a special dispensation of not moving the fans from level 7 to pitchside behind the goal of the Leazers. So if you put them lower down, they're going to be on pitchside, and that's what the Premier League encourage, that away fans can also add to the atmosphere as well as the home fans. Now, I can understand that Newcastle don't want to happen for safety reasons, and I can understand, you know, why it's gone ahead of why next season, whether we're in the Premier League or whether we're in the Championship, that away fans will not be getting located. Now, we all know the atmosphere in Newcastle, it's all generated in the Gallagher stand, maybe towards the east stand, but apart from that, that's the only atmosphere we've really got. In the Leazers end, it's flat as a pancake. The only time you'll ever hear some atmosphere is if you have a club from the away end that have got a really good support, you know, your top 6, you know, Crystal Palace, clubs like that, you know, that come up and generate an atmosphere. And I'm totally against that. I think, you know, if you're an away supporter and you pay good money, like, say, for something like £40 to go and watch a game, you know, and you pay something like £40 for away travel, if you paid something like over £100 for the day, you expect to have a good view to go and watch your team, to go and support your team. And, you know, you have a goddamn right to go and support your club and to have the best atmosphere possible. You know, that's like me being a Tottenham fan or an Arsenal fan or something like that, me going to level 7, watching that and paying £40 to go and watch, you know, my team play against Newcastle. Obviously, I'm a Newcastle fan, but what I'm talking from in a way supporters' perspective, that I think if you pay that sort of money, I don't think it's right. And if they do have to sit that high up, I think they deserve to have their tickets cut. But obviously that won't happen for Premier League, regulations and, you know, trying to keep the clubs afloat and stuff. But, you know, you've only got to look at the German Bundesliga. You know, yes, they can sit together because they can be trusted, and I know that, you know, in the Premier League, the Championship, throughout the Football League, unless you go to non-league, of course, that they can't sit together because of rivalries, fights and things like that. But at the end of the day, the atmosphere has been killed at St James's Park. It's not the same anymore. Yes, we are trying with Gallagher flags and stuff like that, and, you know, I commend what they're doing. And, you know, I've sat in the Gallagher, you know, when it's been buzzing, it's absolutely brilliant. But I want the atmosphere to generate throughout the whole of the ground, and, you know, it brings the football community together, and that's what you want. And I don't know. I think for me, I can understand the safety side of it, but I think overall, you've got to allow the away fans to sit pitchside as well, to add to that atmosphere. You know, to add to the experience of being at St James's Park, trying to make St James's Park a fortress again, because really, when you look at the Leazers end, I mean, I'll be there for the game against Southampton on Saturday. I'll be up in the level 7 where I haven't been for a while, and I can guarantee you, the only fans that you'll hear will be the away fans. But you'll have a couple from level 7, but we're not really constantly cheering. And the Leazers end, it's flat as a pancake. Anybody that goes to watch Newcastle, anybody that sits in the Leazers end, they'll tell you that, even look at the Milburn stand, the East stand, there's simply no atmosphere. And, you know, for a club of our size, I mean, no, don't get us wrong, I love this club, you know, but what I encourage is that, you know, we bring back the atmosphere. You know, we make the club a lot more harder to beat. You know, the club that we were maybe 5 years ago, you know, when we had, you know, that time of not losing games at home. And what are your thoughts about fans not being able to sit pitchside? I know a lot of you will probably disagree with what I'm saying, because as a Newcastle fan, you want to keep them up there in the gods. But I think overall, you've got to allow them to, you know, to sample the atmosphere. And I think if you pay all that money for a ticket, you know, be sat right up there, it's not great. Like, I mean, I suppose it is what it is. That's what the club's gone with. And, you know, I suppose they've just got to get on with it as away fans. But I'm speaking from your point of view that, you know, if you pay all that sort of money, it's not great. Now, I want to talk about Alexander Mitro'S now. I know there's been a lot of hype that he's been scoring goals for Fulham. He's scored something like 5 goals and 4 appearances for Fulham. Now, we all know that I'm not Mitro'S' biggest fan. Don't get us wrong, he's got passion and stuff, and, you know, he talks highly of the club and stuff, but for me, I don't think he's our type of player. I don't think he's Premier League proven. Whether he is Premier League proven, I don't think he fits our system. Fulham in the Championship, you know, that's his level, that is where he's at, you know, and that's the sort of team he needs to fit around, and they have the team that's going to play around him. And yeah, fair play to Mitro'S, you know, he's gone and scored goals, and that's what he gets paid to do. And, you know, I hope he has a successful time there, and I hope Fulham get promoted to the Premier League, as I say, Fulham is a Premier League football club. Now, you know, he only got limited game times in the Premier League, and he also got limited game times in the Championship, and it hasn't quite worked out for him for one reason or another. And for me, I think Newcastle probably will sell him at the end of the season. I don't see him coming back. I think Newcastle will probably cash in on him while they've got a chance. I think Fulham will probably buy him whether they go up or whether they stay in the Championship. Don't get us wrong, I can't fault his passion. I think he's brilliant for Newcastle in terms of, you know, trying to get the crowd going, and we love him and stuff, and I totally get that. But for me, I don't see him having a future at Newcastle, and I wish him all the best at Fulham. Now, you leave me your thoughts about Mitro'S' move to Fulham, his goals that he scored, whether or not he has a bright future at Newcastle coming back in the summer, or whether or not you think he will leave. Leave your comments down below. And also Adam Armstrong, you know, doing well at Blackburn. You know, it didn't quite work out for him at Barnsley and Bolton and teams like that, but he's doing well there. He's scoring goals in League One, you know, under Tony Mowbray. They're good for the League One title. Another club that I think should be in the Premier League, and you know, they've had a few hard times, but hopefully Blackburn are on the rise now, and you know, he's getting his regular games. I don't even think that Adam Armstrong is League One quality. I still believe he should have stayed in the Championship, but next season, you know, whether he stays with Blackburn, if they go up, there's no excuse now for him to kick on. He's really got to kick on now, because if he doesn't, then I can't see him get back into the Newcastle team, and he's got a chance next season to try and prove that with another Championship loan, whether that be at Blackburn, whether that be at somewhere else. But for now, you know, he has got talent. Leave me your thoughts about Adam Armstrong, and what do you think he needs to do to improve, and do you think he has a career at Newcastle United? Now, that's just a couple of things I wanted to cover this week. Again, I will be at the Southampton game this Saturday. There'll be a match day experience coming out either Saturday night or Sunday morning, so stay tuned for that. Will be a match preview on the Friday morning, so stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, and also check out the Gateshead vlog. I'll leave a box at the end of this video so you can go and check it out. There was absolute scenes last night. You know, they played Leyton Orient in the FA Trophy. They won 3-2. In the first leg, it was 3-3. Gateshead came from 3-0 down to draw 3-3, and man, it was absolute scenes. I love non-league football. I love promoting it, and especially in the local area. Yes, it's a Newcastle United channel, but at the end of the day, it's all about helping out other clubs as well. So anyway, I know I've ranted on a little bit and raved on and things like that, but yeah, leave me your thoughts about the seating situation, Adam Armstrong, and also Alexander Mitro'S, and also leave your score predictions for the Southampton game on Saturday, which I think, in my opinion, is a must-win game. Anyway, how are the lads? Stay safe. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all later. Peace.